All right, just underway in the second half. About 20 seconds in. Score is Finney 1, North Rose-Wolcott Cougars 0. They are going to call that one against Finney. Okay, so they're calling Avery for running into whatever. Anyway, there's the Cougars kick. Doesn't go far, and now it's back into Cougar territory. Bounces off of Liesl Staten. Stays down there. Cougars send it out of bounds. It's going to be Finney coming in. No. Saying it's Cougar ball. Cougar ball coming in. Stays in bounds. It's in Finney territory. They send it. And Finney returns it. Gracie Groom sends it out. No one's there for it. Danielle's coming after it. Doesn't get there in time. It's back into Finney territory. Cougars chasing it down. Defenders closing. And corner kick. Rolled just out of the back line, so it's corner kick for North Rose-Wolcott. Cougars just do a short kick in the corner, try to make something happen, and it's Finney's forwards who actually intercept the ball, send it in. Liesl Staten with it, takes it to the middle. Cougars turn it back. Out of bounds, Finney ball coming in. Emily Gamble with a throw in front of the Cougars bench. Down the line, right over Liesl Staten. And we're going back and forth with it here. All right, Emily working down the sideline with it, sends it, stays in bounds. Cougars just bounce it out. It's going to be Finney ball coming in on the far sideline. They're calling that out way back. All right. Down the sideline, Liesl Staten's the only one there. Now defender comes in, sends it to the middle. Avery with a shot, takes that shot, bounces off the goalkeeper, but she keeps it. Here comes a boot from the keeper. Far on the outside. One of her better kicks for the day, actually. Cougars send it. Connect with their leading scorer. It's working against Simone Valley. Sends the ball deep. Gets just beyond Paris's reach. And there's a goal for the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars, bringing the score to 1-all. 36-29 to go in the second half. All right, Cougars working it. Goes down. Danielle trying to keep it. Finney ball doesn't work. It's going to be Finney ball coming in. Alyssa Lombardo with the throw down the sideline. Lady Van Leeuwen sends it up the middle. Liesl Staten's the only one there. Still working down the field. Working against. She's got a defender sticking pretty close to her. Ball goes out, and they're calling Cougar ball. Down the line. Midfielders are up. Rachel Vinsek, or not Rachel, Avery Vinsek sends it down. Scrum forward along the sideline. Gamble sends it to the middle. Danielle Pajak has a shot. No. Ball flies out there. Melissa Lombardo flew in to turn it back. Now it's down Finney territory. Crossing it over. Looking for an opportunity. Bounces off of Grace Martin. Olivia Van Leeuwen intercepts that one, sends it back. Avery Vincek now trying to get it outside, bounces off of Cougar. Olivia Herford has it. Cougars now working down the middle of the field. Send it. Grace Martin clears it up into the air, and Paris Blackman grabs it. So it looks like the Cougars have changed up their strategy. They've brought number 13 over here to this near side. Going to try to go after Danielle Paycheck with her. See if they can have more luck over here. Cougar working it down the sideline. Couple of white jerseys there. Paris has a bounce. Is able to grab it before the Cougars knock it in. Nice save for Paris Blackman. Short kick. Right to Liesl Staten's trying to get there. Does get there, but there's no one to help her out. Avery Vincek now takes a shot at it. Still has the ball. Sends it. And Emily Gamble is racing after it. Down the sideline. Gets it. Gets there first. Keeps it in bounds. Crosses it over. Bounces out of bounds off of a Cougar defender. It is corner kick. Corner kick for the Falcons. Danielle and Gracie and Liesl down on the line. Avery nearby. Emily ready to send it in. Gracie runs in. It's a short kick. It's a scrum. It's another corner. It's another corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Cougar jerseys in the box. Here's the kick. Again, a shorter kick. Bounces around. Bounces back out. Emily sends it in again. High kick over Danielle's head. Stays in bounds. Danielle looks to turn it. She gets there. She passes it in. Gracie Groom passes it. Now Cougars send it upfield. It's Lydia Van Leeuwen. Sends it across. Back to Emily Gamble. Turns it inside. Gets it through 3 bodies, but not the 4th. Now Cougars looking to set up their play. There's the long pass. Alyssa Lombardo intercepts it. Cougars turn it back. Send it down. Alyssa again intercepts it. Lydia passes it up to Avery. Avery sends the ball out of bounds. It's a North Rose-Wolcott ball, comes back in. Cougars send it deep into Falcons territory. Grace and Olivia pass it back and forth, and then Lydia sends it. Now we're going back and forth with it. Lydia sends it out, and it goes out of bounds. Ball's back in. Fighting over it again. Gets a good Cougar kick. Grace Martin clears it. Gets it past their striker. Cougar defender, though, sends it deep. Olivia Herford gets the ball, but pays for it. We've got a direct kick coming up here. She bounces right back up. And Grace Martin to take the direct kick. Under 30 minutes now to go in the second half. Score is tied 1-1 between the Finney Falcons and the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. Finney playing in white, Cougars in black with green. Finney's defenders get the ball back upfield and out of bounds. The call is Finney ball. Olivia Herford on the sideline to throw it in. Back and forth with the ball. Out of bounds. Over the bench, over the dugout. It's going to be Finney ball coming in. Cougars intercepting, working it down the sideline. Get a good call. It's Cougars ball coming in now. Their first two. Olivia Herford with the ball. Trying to decide where to go. Keeps it, sends it. Gets it to Liesl Staten. Liesl sends it back. And it's Cougars ball. Down the line and out of bounds, Falcons ball. Lydia Van Loon to throw it in this time. Lydia with another throw in. Gets it right to Gracie Groom. Sends it down the sideline. All black jerseys down there. It's coming back. Gracie Groom gets it back. She's got one on. Sends it again. All black jerseys. Back in midfield. All right. Sends it this time. It rolls out of bounds. It's going to be throw in for the Cougars. Right in front of the Finney bench. Down the sideline. Bounces off a Cougar. Out of bounds. Lydia Van Loon with the throw down the sideline right into a Cougar defender. This time bounces off of Gracie Groom. Cougars ball. So we're back and forth with possession right around midfield. Liesl Staten now sends it out to the middle. Avery Vinsek running after it. Now gets turned back. Alyssa Lombardo now intercepts it, trying to work it down the field. Gets it across the midfield. Danielle to Avery to Danielle. Danielle running after it. Fighting. She's got an opportunity. Still pushing for it. Liesl Staten comes in to help, and Cougars send it out of bounds. It's going to be a Finney ball coming in. Falcons forwards all pull up. Defenders pull up to midfield. Gracie Groom to Liesl Staten, crosses in the middle, wide open. Avery Vinsek sends it down towards Emily Gamble, but it's bounced out by a Cougar. Out towards the sideline. Stays in bounds. No one's taking possession of it. Cougars have control now. Going towards midfield. Send it. Get it to the outside. Cougars keep it in bounds. Alyssa Lombardo is the closest white jersey, and she gets there first. She turns it back upfield, crosses it to the middle. Simone sends it upfield. No. Avery sends it back, and it rolls out of bounds. It is Finney ball coming in deep in Finney territory. Alyssa Lombardo, the good throw right to Gracie Groom. Gracie crosses it. Alyssa Lombardo turns the ball back upfield. She has Danielle. Danielle gets it to Gracie Groom. Gracie sends it towards the middle, but Cougars grab it there. Grace Martin clears it. Sends it down the line. Cougars bounce it out of bounds. Danielle with the throw down the line. Gets Gracie Groom. Sends it in to Liesl Staten. Liesl crosses to the middle. Avery keeps it crossing. Loses it. Lydia sends it. Avery's got it. Sends it down the line to Emily Gamble. Emily fights for it. Gets tripped up as it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Finney ball coming in. Far sideline, deep in Cougar territory. Gracie Groom gets tripped up a bit. There's a race with the ball. Cougars turn it upfield and send it. Grace Martin's there. Clears it. Cougars get it out of there. Alyssa Lombardo stops them. No, still Cougar ball. Taking it deep, sends a crossing kick, and the kick is wide. Goal kick coming up, and we've got subs. Number 8 coming off the field for the Cougars. Number 1 coming in. Number 1, I believe, is their alternate goalkeeper. Grace Martin with a goal kick. Cougars are first 2. Lydia Van Leeuwen turns it, though. Avery Vinsek working it up the field. Cougars send a deep ball. Grace Martin clears it to the outside. Alyssa Lombardo on it now. Sends it. No, bounces back. Grace Martin gets it down over the nearest Cougar. Danielle was almost there. Ball up in the air. Ball goes into the middle now. Avery Vinsek tracking with it. No. Get past Avery. Get back outside. Alyssa Lombardo chasing it down. And goal kick. Calling a goal kick.
Do you think it was that the other one?
Very end.
Grace Martin sends it. Gets it to Avery Vinsek. Avery working, looking for an option. Gets it to Gracie Groom. Gracie's got 2 on. Gets it between them. Keeps going with it. Has one holding onto her hand. Still gets it down the field. Sends it to Emily Gamble. Gamble racing after it. Racing. Crosses the ball in. And that's a goal. Liesl Staten off the assist from Gracie Groom. With a goal at 21:31 left to go in the second half. The Finney Falcons take a 2-1 lead over the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars.
Way to go, Falcons!
Begin now, 41 minutes. Right up.
Falcons keep it? No. They're saying it was a corner. They're saying it went out of bounds. All right. Didn't see the flag. It's all right. There's the corner kick. Goes past all the people And now we've got it on the outside, far side, sending it back. Comes towards the middle. Simone is on it. Looking to clear it now. Avery clears it back. Cougars send it down the middle. Deep ball. Grace Martin nets it. Clears it. Cougars again working it in. We've got white jerseys closing. And it goes out of bounds off of a Cougar foot. So it's Finney ball. Alyssa with the throw in. Down the line.
Go Falcons.
To Gracie Groom, who keeps it in bounds miraculously. But a Cougar kicks it. Melissa sends it. Danielle working on it, but off of Cougar legs. Still no one clearly in control of the ball. It's staying down in Finney territory, though. Going towards the corner. Alyssa looking for an opportunity. There's the crossing ball. And Paris with the save. Great save by Paris Blackman. Looks to change up the field here. Short kick down the middle. Gracie Groom clears it to the side. Danielle trying to get there before North Rose players do. All right, back across into North Rose territory. And they send it back. Lydia sends it up the sideline. It goes out of bounds.
Oh, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. And it's going to be North Rose-Wolcott ball coming in near the Finney bench. Nice deep kick for North Rose-Wolcott. Grace Martin sends it out towards the sideline. Olivia Herford's there, sends it down the sideline. Cougars send it back. It's heading towards the back line. It stays in, does not go out. Grace Martin sends it back up the sideline, out of bounds. It's going to be a North Rose-Wolcott throw in, but we've got a sub. So action slows down for the sub. All right. Ball comes in. Olivia Herford sends it. Nice long ball. She's got Liesl Staten. Gracie Groom and Liesl going after it, but a Cougar defender is able to get it down the field. Alyssa Lombardo now trying to send it back. Avery Vinsek with it. Lots of time. Sends it up to Gracie Groom. Will be going, I believe, to overtime.
Did we win last year? I couldn't remember. Right. So after two overtimes, it ended in a tie, right? That ended in a tie.
That's brutal. For two overtimes and it's come back to tie.
So we have about 4 minutes here of break, and then we'll be back into the game.
Tell the teachers. Hey. Seems like the old you. You put up there, I'm gonna take a video you and put it up on Facebook. You say,
Meeting with the captains over there. Review the rules of overtime.
it's a thankless job.
Somebody's going
The referee.
to. Oh, I thought yelling at the referee.
So 3.5 minutes now until we get started with overtime. If it's like it was last year, I believe we have two 10-minute periods of overtime that we play through. Whatever the score is, and those are over, is the score. The lighting here is interesting. It's like almost indirect. So they have these light trees. You can see them. There's one. There's another one. The lights are almost all facing down in some direction with the LED lighting. It's very interesting. I think it's effective. It is. They are lighting the field, but not like you're used to seeing with big spotlights that are pointing straight at you. It must be a more focused light, specifically directed.
Family's about.
All right, a minute and a half to go. So high drama here at North Rose-Wolcott High School as we have a hard-fought game. Finney took the early lead, the first goal. North Rose answered. Finney responded, went up 2-1. North Rose tied it. Then on a save, Finney's goalkeeper got called for a foul, which resulted in a penalty kick for... Oh, sure. Thank you.
Yes, two customers.
Thank you very much. Resulted in a penalty kick. Penalty kick went wide, so we remain a 2-2 tie. Now the teams take the field. They've switched sides again. And the officials trot out onto the field. All right. All right. First 10-minute period is underway now. Gracie Groom working the ball up the field. Cougars say no. Send it back. Simone answers. All right, Olivia Herford emerges there with the ball. Gets past one. Looked to get it to Emily Gamble, but couldn't. Grace Martin heads it. Olivia Herford again comes out with the ball. Avery now sends it to Gamble. Gamble goes across the middle, sends it to Gracie Groom, who was open, but bounced off her foot and towards the Cougar defender. Liesel now turning the ball upfield. Sends it. No. Ends up on the sideline. And it's Cougar ball coming in down the sideline. Liesel challenges. Crosses it to Gracie Groom. Back outside to Emily Gamble. Liesel Staten now with it. Gracie off of somebody's head. Gracie still has an opportunity. Gracie, ball still in bounds. Liesel now sends it out. Oh, come on. All right. All right, they're calling a direct kick from where Liesel got taken out, kind of midair. That's going to be just outside the box. So let's see, Avery Vinsek lining up to take the kick. There's the kick, low and between the wall. Great kick, but the goalkeeper was able to grab it. Short boot from goalkeeper. Simone challenges for it. Sends it down to Finney's defenders. Get it out to Emily, who was expecting it to land a little differently. It sailed out of bounds. Simone, first two, runs for it. Emily Gamble challenging for it. No. Cougars with it now, but here comes Jay Liesel Staten. Sweeps in. No one saw her coming. Gets the ball. Gets it out to Gracie Groom. And the Cougars clear it down the field. Cougars now advancing the ball on the far sideline. Keeping it in bounds down the sideline. Grace Martin turns it back up. Slips. Gets back up. And there's a ball from the Cougars right to Paris. Nice ball from Paris right to Gracie Groom at midfield. Gracie knocks it out to Emily Gamble. Emily's trying to work down the sideline. Throws it in. She's got Liesel.
There's no offside. No. Throw it. What?
They're not happy with the throw in. All right, so it is Cougar throw in here. Emily's got it, sends it back to Olivia. Olivia lofts one over to Emily Gamble. Gamble working against the defender, gets it out to Vinsek. Vinsek back to Emily. Emily sends it out of bounds off of a Cougar defender, so it's Finney ball. Toss in. Cougars send it back down the line. And there's a deep ball. They clear it outside. Olivia sends it back. And now Cougars challenging, coming towards Lydia turns it up the field, crosses it and sends it. Danielle now trying to work it towards the sideline. Alyssa sends it down to Danielle. Danielle passes it up towards Liesel, but it's intercepted by the Cougars. They send it deep. Grace Martin turns it back. She's got Liesel Staten, who gets it to Gracie Groom, who gets it out to Emily Gamble. Emily sends it back across the middle. Cougars turn it back.
Keep with her. Nice, Simone.
Simone keeping them honest. And Lydia sends it to Emily Gamble. Gamble keeps that ball. Avery Vinsek sends it down to Gracie Groom. Gracie Groom working against three defenders. Comes out with it.
She needs help.
Come on!
And she's taken out. It's going to result in a direct kick for Finney here. Looks like Avery is lining up to take that kick.
Pass the ball.
Nice kick from Avery. Cougars send it toward the sideline. Emily Gamble's there to fight for it. Avery was fighting for it. And ball somehow stays in bounds. Olivia Herford's got it now. Gets it out. Pressure. Grace Martin gets in the way of that kick. We're going to have a corner. Three minutes, 40 seconds to go in this period. And we've got a substitution. Number 14 stepping out of the game for the Cougars. It's like number 1 coming in. Everybody's down in front of the goal. Here's the kick. Low, direct kick out into the middle. Cougars send it back. Grace Martin sends it down the field. Liesl Staten now passes it to Gracie Groom. Gracie's got a wall of defenders in front of her. But no, Liesl Staten passes it down the field further.
Help her out.
She's the only one down there now. This ball stays in bounds. And it's going to be a Finney ball coming in deep in North Rose-Wolcott territory. Danielle Pajek down there to send the ball in. Ball goes in off of a Cougar. These girls are starting to look tired out there.
I know. Grab way.
Avery Vincek fighting for it. Cougars bringing it back up the field. Alyssa Lombardo intercepts, works it towards the sideline, keeps it in bounds. Looking for an option, sends it down to Danielle, but no. Rolls out of bounds. Cougar ball coming in. Throw did not go as she expected. And they're calling a trip on Falcons, so we've got a direct kick here for the Cougars. They're quick with it. Here comes the ball. High ball sails in. A lot of collisions in front of the net, and it ends up with a goal. So with 10 seconds. Yeah, that clock should have stopped. Okay, they've stopped the clock now. So
Good goal, Ref. Good goal.
Oh, yes, but they can set the clock back.
Cougars take a 3-2 lead.
Kick it! Kick it! Kick it!
Oh, I see those. Oh, wait.
She's doing
Go, go, go. Oh, injury.
All right, a little confusion on the clock there. Slowed down the Finney players, but that is the end of the first period. I believe we have a second period.
So, how do you keep Emily energized for these games? How do we get send her lots of calories?
All right, so we've got a 2-minute runoff here, and then we'll have a second 10-minute period.
They were more just like, I give her snacks. Let's do another one. No. I mean, I have a so right now or after. She means president. Oh, yeah. Wait, but I thought if you want to.
No, they play both periods.
Oh, oh my goodness. Okay. There is like
Yeah.
10 minutes over time. Wow, 10 minutes.
So we'll have 10 minutes to try to tie up the score.
You have like clean your own chimney or have someone else do it. Oh, it's a
Twice. At least I thought you meant out back. I think that's it. Yeah. I'm like,
All right, so we switch up the field again. And Finney takes the field.
yes. Yes. I know at family.
No, they that's what they did last year too. They play two overtime halves.
But we were tied the whole time last year. So I don't remember. I thought so we kept playing. Yeah, I didn't think we played.
They won't do a shootout at the end.
No. Yeah, this can end in a tie if we tie it up. And start the ball down in Falcons territory. Cougars in control. All right, Finney's got the ball now. It's going to be turned back.
Get it.
Still an opportunity here. Gracie Groom with it, sends it out. Danielle passes it back. Gracie Groom with it. Vinsek sends it out to Danielle. Danielle has two defenders closing. And the Cougars send the ball down in the Falcon territory. Lombardo now struggling with it. Now Cougars have it. Grace Martin
Oh, come on.
gets tripped up in the process of defending.
That's no fault.
He's like,
Also Lombardo to take the direct kick. Sends it down. Cougars are first two.
you're right. They did just call it. Good.
Gracie Groom moves the ball down the field. Cougars send it out of bounds. It's going to be Finney ball coming in from the side. Danielle with a throw in. She's got Weasel down there, but no. Cougars send it back. Lydia Van Leeuwen sends it out of bounds. And the ball goes out to the snack shack. So while we wait for the ball to come back in, clock keeps running. Under 7.5 minutes to go in the second overtime period. Finney down to the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars by a score of 3-2. And it's Finney ball coming in.
Go Falcons.
Melissa sends it down the line. Cougars bounce it out. Danielle now with the throw in. Gets it out. Gracie Groom on the ball. Lots of defenders around her. Sends it out to Emily Gamble. Emily's racing to chase it down, sends it back. Still in bounds. Cougars send it flying. Still in bounds. Avery Vincek trying to chase it down. She cuts it off. She's got time. She's got time. No. Cougars close and send it. Alyssa turns it back upfield. Cougars send it deep. Harris grabs it. So here we have a boot from Paris Blackman. Short kick. Cougars send it back into Finney territory. We've got one down there. Grace Martin clears it up. Moves it down the sideline. No, Cougars come in, move it back. One defender down there for these two. And that's going to set up a corner kick for the Cougars.
Do you know my mom?
All right. Corner kick is being set up. Here it comes. Out into the middle of the field. And they're calling goal kick. All right. Melissa Lombardo taking the goal kick. Lofts one. Cougars are first two. Lydia Van Leeuwen chasing it down now. Gets tripped up, rolls out of bounds. There's a shot, sails over the goal. So we got another goal kick. Melissa lining up to take this one again. 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. We are in the second overtime period. Finney is down to the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars by a score of 3-2.
Help her out! Help her out!
Avery passes the ball up to Liesl Staten. Liesl's looking for an opportunity. Gets it to Gracie.
Help her out!
Liesl back to Gracie.
Nice.
Gracie sends it to
Go!
herself.
Go!
Crosses in. She's got a few defenders in front of her. Danielle behind her. Sends it back to Danielle. Danielle crosses it to the middle. No one is there. Cougars send it down. Simone challenging, but no. Cougars send it deep into Falcons territory. Stays in bounds down towards the corner. Olivia Herford working to defend down there. Ball comes back up this way. Still Cougars ball. Grace Martin trying to clear it out. Paris grabs it. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in overtime. Paris boots it almost to midfield.
Go!
Back and forth now with the ball. Deep ball. Paris grabs it again. Here comes another boot. We are under 3 minutes now. Cougars send it deep. Flies past everyone. Goes out of bounds. That's going to be a Finney ball coming in. Alyssa Lombardo with the throw in. Sends it into midfield to Gracie Groom. Gracie working to try to do something with it. Gets a long ball down the field. Liesl Staten going after it. And it rolls out of bounds. It's going to be a Finney ball coming in deep in Cougar territory. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game. Liesl crosses it, gets it back to Gracie Groom. Gracie working it across the field. Gracie slips. Alyssa Lombardo collides with the Cougar forward. The ball goes out of bounds. It is Finney ball.
Way to fight, Falcons!
And we have a substitution. Gracie Groom stepping outside. Grace Martinez coming in for her. It's first action of the night for Grace Martinez. A minute 38 to go. Weasel Staten gets the ball coming in. Cougars send it out. Alyssa Lombardo with the throw in. Here it is. Danielle's first two. Sends it back to Alyssa. Alyssa kicks it deep down the sideline. Weasel Staten chasing after it. Cougars send it towards the outside, and it goes out. They're calling it Cougar ball.
Nice goal, Rob.
There you go.
43 seconds. Still Cougars ball. Sending it from the outside. We're under 30 seconds now. Goes out of bounds, stays Cougar ball. 15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's the end of the game. Final score: Finney Falcons 2, North Rose-Wolcott Cougars 3 after overtime.